Facebook peeps. It is Wednesday night. It is 9 o'clock. It is Chit Chat Chop. And well, I mean, I'm excited about this one. This was a total Adam connection, but we have two lovely ladies in Port Hood, Ontario, joining us this evening, Maddie and Kiki, who are both sisters, and they have some really amazing things happening. I have been clicking through their videos over the last week. They're really talented. They're really energetic, and I'm really excited to talk to them tonight. Maddie and Kiki, they are from the Grill Studio, and they are barbecue queens, if I can call them that. Hey guys!
Hi Patty. Hi Patty. That was quite the introduction.
Oh well, you know.
Barbecue queen. I'll take it. I think we
You'll
might
take it?
that over, Patty.
Good. Okay. Well, I'm here in my pullover sweater because it's pretty cold here in Nova Scotia, but you guys look lovely and summery, and the backyard looks beautiful. Well done.
I find it so crazy that the weather can differ so much between there and here. We've been in it's been almost 2 weeks of a heat wave. It's been super hot, but it's perfect time to fire off the grill. Absolutely.
Okay. The perfect time. It seems like every time is the perfect time to fire up the grill with you two.
You know what? Patty knows this already, I feel like. Yeah, exactly.
You grill everything. I've never seen videos like you grilled creme brulee yesterday, ladies. I mean, how did you do that?
Yeah, we take any opportunity to take what we love and what we learned growing up cooking indoors and transfer it to the grill because we love that smoke flavor. It just takes it to the next level. To us, smoke flavor is an ingredient and it can be added to almost anything that you want to make, whether it's sweet, whether it's savory. Today we're making a delicious pizza. It's going to taste delicious with the pizza.
And I just have to say, thank you very much. I get to sit here in my lovely warm office. And I don't have to do anything other than chat with you, which is lovely. You're doing all the hard work. So thank you for doing that tonight.
We're giving you the night off, Patty.
Oh, it's awesome.
We're always the one that cooks at different gatherings that we go to. We never really fully get a night off. So we're fine. Even if we get invited somewhere, somehow we always end up outside of the grill. So we're like, Maddie and Chit, here, take the tongs. We're like, fine.
Now you two are sisters, right?
Yes, we are. Yeah.
Okay, so who's older?
Oh my goodness, Patty is gonna.
Am I not supposed to ask that? Okay, who's younger?
Okay. Every time someone asks that, single time, I always try to get them to guess who's older, but then they guess me and I get offended because I'm younger.
Well, you look very young and very close in age, so I wouldn't even dare do that.
We're only 2 years apart, but we always say we basically are like twins. We do everything together. Literally see each other every single day. We're super close. We always have been. So we're so lucky that we're on this barbecue journey together. I wouldn't rather be doing anything else. Yeah.
Okay, so get started and then we can chat away. So you're making a pizza.
Yes, we are making a pizza from scratch. It's about to hit the grill. It's super, super simple.
Okay.
And it'll warm you guys up where you're at. It's going to keep us hot.
We need it.
And this is one of our favorite summertime barbecue pizza recipes because it's so fresh and light and it satisfies all those flavors in one bite. So we start off with a homemade pizza crust that we made earlier. And you can do this directly on the grill. You can do it on a tray like we have here. If you're going to do it directly on the grill, we do that often, but we like to sort of set it and forget it. Yes. So on a tray, you don't have to worry about it burning on the bottom. You can just go and make other things while it's on the grill. Okay. So we're as a base, we're using an extra smooth ricotta cheese that we have flavored with garlic, basil, a little bit of onion.
Yum.
Do you like every kind of cheese, Patty? I feel like you're a chef. I feel like you love all kinds of cheeses.
Yeah, I pretty much like everything. I'm not a huge fan of broccoli, but other than that, I'm good. And I'll eat broccoli, but you know, everything else I'm good with. Cheeses are amazing. There's so many good ones.
Broccoli. Interesting. I feel like if we made Patty a smoked broccoli of some kind, she would like it.
Yeah, no, it goes back to a junior high science experiment with broccoli, and I just haven't been able to get over that. But that's for another Chit Chat Chop.
I want to tune into that one. There's more to that story. It could have involved a Bunsen burner of some kind. I don't know. Bunsen burner. Is that what it's called? I don't know.
It is called a Bunsen burner. Totally.
Not just a pretty face, everybody. Okay. Then the next thing we're going to add are some very ripe nectarines.
Okay.
It's nectarine season here in Ontario. So I don't know if it is where you're at, Patty. Is it?
We don't have nectarine season. Nope.
Okay, well, it's
Too
okay.
cold.
We're gonna eat enough for you guys there. Okay.
Perfect.
They're literally so juicy, so succulent right now. And they're just gonna go. He just dumped them right on there so we can get them on the pizza.
They look. I was gonna say she's doing a really good job making them pretty. Come on.
Concentric circle. She's like making it like a. We're on a science beam for some reason. She wants to be so.
The pizza will be ready at midnight.
Wow. Okay. So the nectarines are on. We prefer nectarines over peaches because you don't want that fuzz. I don't want to fuzz.
Okay.
Not so much of the pizza. Not so
But
much
you could use peaches. If you had peaches, you could totally use them.
Yeah. You definitely could. We're not being a nectarine snob. Okay,
No.
then we're gonna add some pickled onions. Okay.
Lovely.
We are grill experts, like you gave us that wonderful introduction. But one of the main things we get asked about is our pickled items that we make. We pickle our own onions. We pickle our own jalapenos. They're the simplest thing. We call them fridge pickles. And we get asked about them all the time. Yeah, we do. Are you a pickler? You like to pickle things too?
I love pickling. I love fermenting things too.
Yes!
And we're going to do like a kimchi episode or a sauerkraut episode. But we do a quick pickle on we do red onions. We do like pickled radishes. We do pickled blueberries because there's lots of blueberries when season here.
Oh my goodness.
And they're super good on salads. And they would actually be really good on top of this pizza. Like I think when you finish, if you brought it out and like put a few pickled blueberries, they'd be like wicked. Yeah.
Yes, that would be fantastic. Why don't we have those right now? I know. What are those berries on the East Coast that we don't have here? Are those Saskatoon?
The gooseberry, Cape gooseberry.
Okay, no, that wasn't what I was thinking. What are those?
Oh, those are really beautiful. They have like a little skin on the outside and they're like usually yellow and they're quite tart. There's a Newfoundland name for them, which I'm failing to remember off the top of my head right now. But yeah, no, they're super delicious. Haskap, is that the one you're thinking? Haskap berries.
Okay,
they're really good too.
Okay. Okay, so now we're taking this over to the grill because we have some different products here that we're gonna put on once this pizza comes off the grill. But to us, one of the best pizzas is when there's some cooked elements and some raw elements. And
I'm with you. That is the best pizza.
Yes, Patty. And then Patty is already our kind of girl. I'm talking. Oh my God. Patty's trying to just like, and you're gonna get pushed right down this hill in a second. And we're really sisters, okay? So cooked elements as well as raw elements, and to take it to the next level, fermented elements. Yeah. So something pickled, something fermented. Patty, back to you're into fermentation. You're speaking my language, girl. I love it. If we have an after party, we can just talk fermentation.
Yeah, totally.
On fermentation. Okay, but let's pause that for now because now we're going over to our grill. And so some people that are tuning in right now might be thinking, but how is this not going to burn on the grill? Okay, so Patty, I don't know if you're thinking that you're a chef, so you
know because you've got your temperature regulated.
Yes.
Right? Yes.
So Patty knows. So how we're doing this today is we're cooking this pizza on top of what is called indirect heat.
Aha. So center is off, outside's on.
You got it. Otherwise known as the mom method. So it's for medium off medium. And that's just another fancy word for indirect heat. So
that's really, I'm going to steal that. Just so you know. Totally stealing that.
We didn't invent it. No. Keep it. It's just another fancy way of saying indirect heat. And so the heat source isn't going to burn the bottom. And essentially, we always try to get people to understand that the barbecue, whether it be gas or charcoal or anything, is essentially just an outdoor oven. Yes.
It is.
So something like that, it turns into like a convection situation. There's air flowing around like an oven. So you don't need to worry about the bottom burning. And things will often cook a lot faster in the barbecue because it's a drier environment. Yes. Unlike the oven, where you're making something in there that's very juicy.
All that steam is like trapped. Yeah.
Exactly. I know. Yes. And so things will cook so much faster. And so you're right, Patty. Even in the dead of winter, we're out here on our grills because
I'm sure
we actually prefer winter grilling because when it's a heat wave like this, when we have all of these grills going back here, it gets super hot.
Yeah. No, I totally get you. I do chicken that way. always indirect because you get flare-ups. And if you cook it indirect and you cook it in the middle, if you've got the 2 outside burners on, it cooks so well on the barbecue. Like people burn so much chicken.
Of the situation, you're more in control. You don't need to worry about those flare-ups. It's more of a comfortable way of cooking like that.
Yeah, 100%. Well, awesome. Adam, I know you're up there. You're waving at me, which means people are commenting, and I'm not paying attention to you, so sorry.
So,
what are people saying?
No, I'm just going to say,
He's back.
Hi. So he said the mom method.
Yes.
I have a Gina Longo.
Oh, I think we know her. Yeah, I think we know her. Familiar. That's actually our mom.
I was going to say, she says lots of things, commenting a lot, that she says Kiki ferments everything.
She sure does. Kiki actually is known for her sauerkraut. Kiki's a fermentation master. We're talking about Kiki like she's not here, but Kiki makes a great sauerkraut.
Delicious. Half a cup of sauerkraut a day is like pure health.
It's so true. Patty knows. She's into it too. She gets that fermentation is actually, it's so good for you. I've been experimenting a lot lately with smoked elements as part of fermentation. But Patty, as you know, as someone who ferments, you have to make sure that you're including the majority raw vegetables for the lactic acid bacteria.
Yeah, totally.
So it's a fine balance because we want that smoked flavor, but it's just a matter of figuring out how to do that in a way that you're going to taste it. That is a science. You can't really mess around too much.
You can't. No, it's totally true. And yet, I was talking to somebody the other day that was asking about making sauerkraut, and she was having trouble, but she wasn't using organic cabbage. And I said, well, if you use cabbage that's sprayed, all of that good bacteria that you're going to use is going to be eliminated. So you really need to use organic cabbage. Yeah, or homegrown cabbage you're not spraying. Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah, cool.
Patty. Patty knows her stuff. No wonder she's been on the air for 3 years.
Oh, yeah, baloney. That's hilarious. Adam said we should do this show. I mean, that was 3-4 years ago. I was like, sure, whatever. And now we're here, and I'm talking to you, and you're in Ontario, so it's great.
Some of the best projects start with a funny idea like that, and then it turns into a real idea, and you're like, why weren't we doing this 10 years ago?
Absolutely. Totally. So how did you guys get started in this? Like 2 sisters? Like, what's your story?
You know what? That's kind of a loaded question because we have been at this for what seems like a century. Yeah. Many lifetimes ago.
Hey, you're not that old, people.
Century. Yes. Yeah, so Maddie and I actually used to, ironically enough, work in the field of social work. And we went to university together. We both got degrees in psychology. We got jobs in the field. Did not like them at all. As many people know, that kind of work is like 0% creative, very high burnout.
Yeah, and sometimes people just take things in school. It seems like the right thing to do at the time, and then it turns out not to be. So we've always loved barbecue. Gina Longo, who's tuning in right now, we got to give her credit because she's our mom, and she is actually the one who got us into barbecue. So we took the show to our local station. They picked it up, and then it just started rolling from there. Now, Weber certified expert,
and we
congratulations!
Thank you, and we just got recently named in the top 10 barbecue experts in all of North America. So we were
no way!
Yeah,
congratulations! That's amazing.
Thank you.
That's one that we still can't believe happened to us.
No, this has been like an absolute dream come true, and to look back at our humble beginnings with our Rogers show, we had this little tiny grill that we sort of painted ourselves with this like high heat tar paint, and it had flames all over it. It was pretty cool.
It looked awesome.
Now how many grills do you have, ladies?
Now between the two of us, we have around 15 grills. This is only a small collection. We have way more at our grill studio. And we just love them. You can never, we think some girls think you can never have too many pairs of shoes. We think you can never have too many girls.
Amen to that.
I love it. Amen to that.
So that means that says a lot.
Well, that's amazing. Good. That's a fantastic story. That's really, really awesome. I've been watching your videos. You guys do an excellent job. And I like the one where you were pitted against each other with celebrity sous chefs. You guys
That was a very cool experience, and that also was going back quite a few years ago. But everyone knows when you're on a journey when you're following your passion, it takes time.
It does.
Overnight success. A lot of people think that sometimes that just happens, but when you look back in people's story, that's never the case.
No.
Never the case. No, I'm with you.
No.
Yeah, and we're all on a new road. How's your pizza doing? Yes, how's the pizza?
It's looking fantastic. This is going to be on here for a while.
Yeah, so this will probably take around 20 minutes.
Okay.
So hopefully we'll be on with you guys still. If not, we will definitely be sending some pictures to you guys.
Oh, no, you'll be on. We can fill 20 minutes, ladies. Come on. I mean,
okay.
Hello.
I think we can.
All right, let's crank this up.
So, okay, I have a question for you. You grill everything, because as we've seen it, or as people will see if they go to your page and look through your videos, what is your biggest epic grill fail?
Very good question.
Very good question.
I know what you're gonna say because we talk about this one all the time.
This is like legendary for us.
And it failed not once, not twice. I'm pretty sure 3 to 4 times.
Because Patty, you are a chef. You get it. When you fail, you just want to keep trying and trying.
Yes. Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah.
And so finally we had enough, and we were like, either we just punch someone because this isn't working, or we just give this up and just stop it.
Yeah.
So we tried to grill a Dutch baby.
Oh, I think Patty, do you know what that is?
What you? No. What is a Dutch baby?
It's okay. It might somehow in different cultures, like it has different names.
Maybe it's essentially like
it's a puffy, huge pancake.
So if you think of like a Yorkshire.
Oh yeah. Like a big cast iron pancake in the oven.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I was like Dutch baby.
Yeah. See, some people call them different things.
I would call that a German pancake.
Yes, it is. It does go by that too. See, we didn't stop Patty. She knows.
It essentially looks like a giant Yorkshire pudding.
Yes, exactly. They're delicious.
Yes, they are.
They're so good. But we realized with the sort of makeup of the grills, you can't get the action needed in order to puff that thing up.
Yes,
it's just not possible.
Oh.
Those need high heat. So we were like, we're doing this on our charcoal grill because they get scorching hot. So we tried it on the charcoal grill and it didn't quite, we tried it like Kiki said, I feel like 4 times. And we just had to think some things. You just gotta do the traditional way.
And even with a cast iron pan, it was sizzling like crazy in the oil, but it just wasn't puffing.
I'm gonna tell you, we did eat it every single time and it did taste delicious. But it just didn't pop up.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now that makes me want to go try that.
I think it needs the.
Patty, if you do and you get it right, you better send us a picture.
I totally will send you a picture. I'm thinking, oh no, there's. I'm like maybe an extra egg, no, or like.
I think it needs the moisture of the oven.
Yes. Is that what it is? Did you put like moisture on the barbecue? Okay, I'm coming here. I'm going to show you something. You talked about fermentation. Come around. So this is my son who's coming on briefly. And so this is our SCOBY.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we make kombucha. We haven't made it in a while. This one's a little old, but.
I make kombucha too.
Do you? What's your favorite flavor?
You know what? I would have to say probably ginger turmeric.
Yeah. Oh, I love that one. Who makes an amazing ginger turmeric kombucha.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we're ginger lemon, but I love turmeric in mine too. Good job. Yeah.
Oh, ginger lemon. You gotta try that.
Yeah.
Oh, ginger lemon, and use like fresh ginger and a little bit of candied ginger.
Ooh.
And it's the good secret. Yeah.
That is a good call.
Patty, you gotta come visit you.
Yeah, you totally can come. When the bubble opens, you're more than welcome.
That would be nice.
Well, have sip on nice little glasses of your homemade kombucha. I like that.
Yes, exactly. Cool. That's amazing. So what's going on with you guys right now? What are you working on?
Yes. So
like we
were talking about with you a little bit before we came on, we've all had to adapt because of the current situation in the world. And sometimes things happen and you're just trying to figure it out. And now that's what led us to the fabulous world of YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we've had our YouTube channel for a while, but it's always sort of been in the back burner. We've been focusing our attention largely on Instagram. And
well, Instagram and live events. We do a lot of work. We teach at the Weber Grill Academy. We've taught there before. We used to teach at our grill studio, but because of the situation, we've had to just obviously stop doing those things. So now everybody seems to be trying to figure out how to do everything digital. So that's why we were like, you know what? Now's a good time. Let's kick it back up on YouTube. And I have to say, we are having a blast on YouTube.
That is a fun community.
It is such a fun community, so welcoming, so sweet.
And when you get like people, like I follow certain people on YouTube. I'm not an Instagrammer. I've tried. I'm too old. Like I really am. But YouTube. Oh, I'm 45 this year. 45. Oh my gosh. Anyway,
age is just a number.
We always say that age. You're only as old.
Yeah. Well, you're way younger than I, so you can say that. Or you're way younger than me. You can totally say that. I don't know. But anyway, Instagram is my thing. But YouTube, you follow these like really cool channels, and like you like want to know if they posted something every day. So you check back and you get to know the other people that follow. It's really kind of cool, actually. I was pre-COVID, I didn't pay any attention to YouTube, and now I'm a daily user of YouTube.
Yeah, like I feel like it's opened up. This situation right now has opened up everybody to think about things in a different way, do things, access information in a different way.
Yep.
So it's all a new world we're living in, but everyone's trying to make the best of the situation. And why not try YouTube and learn on YouTube, visit there, make videos.
Yeah, absolutely. We were getting a lot of people. So we had like we were about to do a whole slew of live events, and so we had people signed up to take classes with us. And then when that couldn't happen, we had people asking for our recipes. So we were like, instead of physically being able to teach them, we'll just
virtually teach. Yeah,
absolutely.
Exactly.
So
we just launched our virtual cooking classes, and people love them, right? They're so awesome. And you can like log in and have like one-on-one with not one-on-one, but there's like usually 4 or 5, 6, 7 people, depending on the class in there. And it's a really like personal kind of environment. And you learn a lot, like learn how to make risotto, and then you get a delicious dinner. So you should totally do virtual.
And all in the comfort of your home. That's so cool. Like you're in like a small little, you're in a classroom environment, but you're in your own home. Like that is so, like, take that back like 15 years. No one would have ever believed that you could do
I know.
Like, how cool is that?
I know, it's so true.
How cool is this right now?
I know, considering we've never met, it's great. I love it.
I know. I feel like we have.
I know.
Well, when the bubble opens and we get back to some level of normalcy and we're traveling again, you should totally come down. We'd love to have you and host you. And you could see our really cool, innovative, as we call it, an innovative food company. And I'd love to come see your grill.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, you come visit us. That would be so cool. And so, Maddie, what makes you call it an innovative food company? Because that I'm curious.
Well, so many things, really. So, I mean, I started as a one-woman show. I mean, a one-woman show with my aunt, who was a volunteer.
Everyone thought that Tina Long.
Oh, yeah. They're the best kind of family members, the voluntold.
Yes.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's how I started. And I was really focused on full service catering. Like I did a couple weddings a month and maybe a couple of other things. And it just kind of morphed really quickly, and figured out, that I needed to kind of ride the wave. I mean, I wasn't really thinking that's what it was going to happen. I was hoping to thinking I was going to be sort of a stay-at-home mom part-time, or full-time stay-at-home mom, part-time caterer kind of thing. And anyway, it morphed, and it's great. But what we call it innovative, because we really have a diverse revenue stream, which I think is why we've survived well through COVID. I mean, we're not doing amazing, but we're sustaining. We have, a team of 14 right now. And I think we've just been really able to kind of narrow in on the things we do well. And I think we're innovative because we bring things that are not really in our market to our market. There's lots of innovative people, but because we're just so diverse in what we do, like whether it's cooking classes or whether it's, offsite catering that's really unique and different. We have a really cool prepared food line. So just taking all of those things and putting them together, and really just bringing what we like, which is chef crafted, really approachable food. Food that people know, that tastes good, that's made with really good quality ingredients. That's what we want to do.
That sounds awesome.
It's a whole lot going on, but with quality at the core, which is awesome.
Yeah. And just really caring, we as well, we have a culture. I say we have a team culture. We we really try to curate that with our team. You know, they're important, that we couldn't do what we do without them. And so, you know, really fostering in the food business, it's hard. It's not an easy place to work, as everybody knows. Yeah. So, you know, really try to create work-life balance and try to like help them, and not help sounds weird, but like really foster them and say, hey, what do you guys want to do? Like, what do you want to do in 5 years? Do you want to still be here? Do you want to like move into different things? And, you know, I always go back to, if she's watching, she'll kill me, but like one of my first employees, like I think she was like number 5 we hired. She started as a pastry like cook, and she made cookie dough. And now, you know, like she's our sales manager. That's right? Awesome. Pre-COVID sales manager. And now she's actually back. She's pregnant and expecting number 2. She's back helping back in pastries. But I mean,
it sounds like you're a good employer, and when people feel like their employer cares about them and cares about their future, they will stay and they will do a fantastic job.
Yes.
Yeah. And we have some, and not everybody fits, you know, sometimes people don't, but for the most part, that's just the nature. But for the most part, we've had a lot of long-term staff, which I'm really proud of, and they have a voice, and that's a good thing. I mean, our company wouldn't be where it is without them. So, yeah,
that's very cool. Hopefully, COVID will be under control sooner than later, and everybody can just get back to what they're doing. And
doesn't seem like Patty's even skipped a beat, though.
Oh, yeah.
Just gotta be nimble. You gotta change and be nimble.
Exactly. Yeah. You just gotta roll with it.
Exactly. Hey, Adam.
Hey, everyone. You guys are getting lots of people chatting
up a storm.
The main thing is here. Rochelle Fletcher and Gina Longo, your mom, said you don't look like you're too old, Patty. You are not.
See?
You're all so lovely.
And it seems like if Maddie and Kiki can't have you at their place, Gina Longo will have her at her place.
I'll be there, Gina. What kind of wine do you
drink? Leave it to Mom to invite people.
I know.
She's awesome.
So is Mom local? Like, is she close to you guys?
Mom's actually 10 minutes away from here.
Oh, that's awesome.
Right now.
Next time we'll have the show with Gina.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she can throw down her grill skills because she got us started in this.
She's the OG around here with the grilling.
She is.
So how did you guys develop? I mean, obviously you went through social work. It sounds like you've always been like home cooks, and you've always just sort of rolled with the punches and tried new things. Like, was there anything that kind of like, other than Gina, obviously, is there anything that like pushed you into this, or you thought, wow, this is really amazing? Like, what, you know, this is what I want as the next step?
Well, I feel like you can't, when someone is passionate about something, you can only try and keep that down. We tried to repress it for a couple years and try and do the responsible thing, go to school, get like a day job.
So overrated.
Yeah,
totally.
And it wasn't working for us at all. So we just decided almost 2 years ago that we'd have to take the plunge, and we wanted to dive, as we call it, full on into our barbecue dreams. We wanted to make a real go
barbecue
at this.
Dreams.
Yes, they are.
I love it.
I can't believe now we actually are living them.
Yeah.
Like, it's actually so awesome because we've had this passion. We tried to repress it. That's why whenever we get a lot of kids asking us how we got here, how we did it, and we always say, it sounds cliche, but the cliches are true. And you just gotta follow your heart, follow your passion. That won't lead you wrong. It really won't.
Do you ever fight?
Oh my goodness, yes. All the time.
Daily.
That's why we're so close.
Probably like 20
You're
times
so getting along, and I'm like, I don't get along with like my sisters like that. Never.
I feel like because we always like, it's not really, I wouldn't say it's fighting. It's more like bickering. Yeah, it's more bickering. We're like an old married couple. That's why what makes us close, I feel like, because we don't hold back with each other at all.
No. We're also Italian, so we have that hot blood.
I get it now. Okay, I see it all. It all.
But that's what's good about it. We'll have the occasional explosion, and then it's business as usual.
Exactly.
Really? And you just get over it.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Because we always feel like if you express yourself properly and just get it out, the other person hears you and they make changes, then you're done. Move on.
But when you're running a business with a family member, that's what's going to happen.
You have to. You're going to fight.
Yeah. Wow. Well, knock them out of the park, ladies. I love it. How's the pizza crust coming?
Oh, I think we're there. I think we're there.
Oh, I like the little green grill in the back.
Yes, that one is actually very near and dear to our heart.
Yeah, that's retro.
It's actually the least expensive grill out of all of our grills, and we recommend that one to everybody who wants to get into grilling.
Okay.
It's
charcoal.
It's a very multi-purpose. Yep. Yes, it's a charcoal grill. You can do anything on it. You can smoke. You can cook hot and fast. You can bake.
Yep, we
love it.
Love it. Grills in the industry, and we always go back to the kettle. It's one of our favorites.
Even though don't say that too loud, we don't like to say that in front of all of our other grills.
So now
they get a little upset. Okay, what are we doing now?
Yes. Okay, let's move on. So now we're going to top this with some fresh arugula, and we're going to go heavy with the arugula. And that just gives it, Patty, as you know, a nice little pop of some nice fresh peppery flavor. Yep. It goes great with the nectarines.
And that way also, you don't have to worry about eating a salad on the side.
It's a salad on top.
That's good enough.
Exactly.
Okay, and Patty, I don't know if you agree with this. This is one of our favorite things to do with summertime pizza. So we love getting a good quality honey.
Oh, yes, I'm with you. Yeah, raw if you can.
I knew Patty would be on board with this, and then you just drizzle as much honey on here as you want, and it is so good with the fresh ricotta. It's so good.
There's just something about that combination.
Yeah,
it brings out the sweetness and the nectarines. It's definitely one of our favorites, and the basil in the ricotta. It's just all the flavors coming together so nicely, and then what we like to finish off with is a little sprinkling of bee pollen.
Oh, yum!
This is like a nice little bit of fanciness on the top of the super simple pizza, and it also they're just crunchy and they just give.
They're delicious.
Yes, they really are.
A little bit of sweetness, a little bit of that floral pop,
and they're really good for you too.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, I'm gonna bring this close to the camera just to show everybody what's going on, because this is so beautiful.
Look at that.
Oh, wow. Look at that. That looks so good.
One of our
I love how the ricotta has changed a little color, and you've got that fresh arugula. It's you know what would also be super yummy on that? It's under the arugula, if you put some raw prosciutto, like not raw, but prosciutto.
Yes.
Under the arugula. Yes, because I'm not a huge fan of cooked prosciutto. Like I can do it, but I way prefer it as is, and it would totally be amazing with that.
That would be fantastic. I love that idea.
We try to make it so some of the dishes that we make don't include meat at all.
Yes. And again, there's so many options. Even if you had some non-meat eaters, you could put prosciutto on half. I mean, I'm always trying to play around with that. But yes, you're right.
And especially in the world of barbecue, we often find that people just instantly think of grilling as the big, heavy meat, the briskets, the ribs. So we always tell people that, no, you can have 100% plant-based, vegetarian.
This would be great as an appetizer. It would be great as a light lunch. You could even make this a meal, like because of the ricotta, there's some protein.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's nice and light. It can be as light or as heavy as you want it to be.
Yeah, we have a little smoker at work. We do smoked chickens and things. But the other day, the team did a test trial on smoked mozzarella.
Ooh,
it was really good, But
sounds like our kind of group. Yeah.
No, they're super fun. They like to try all sorts of things. So, well, that looks delicious. Okay, dig in, ladies. Are you going to try a bite or no?
It might be a little hot. It might be a little bit hot.
Little hot.
Yes. You know what? Since it's kind of late our time, you know what? I just said that would be a good appetizer. That would make a good breakfast. I feel like we're going to be having this for breakfast tomorrow. Have a little cereal on the side, maybe.
That could be like an updated granola. You got some fruit on there.
Totally.
Flour. That counts.
I will take some photos when you dig into that, whether it's tomorrow or like at midnight tonight, and send them to us because we'd love to share them. And I'm going to say it's been really awesome chatting with you both. I mean, you have great energy, and I'm so excited that you're doing so many cool things with grills. I'm kind of jealous. I want to come meet your 15 grills. Did you name them all?
Oh, we did. We definitely did.
Oh my God!
We literally name all of our grills. This one actually is named
Maddie.
Special to us right now. We name them all. They're our babies. Yes.
Well, that's
just the audience. The audience is like,
okay, the audience is like, yeah, no, I'm checking out.
They're like, they're a little weird.
They're not weird at all. So if anybody that's listening or once they're watching as they do after it's live, where can we find you guys? Where are you guys located?
Find us at maddieandkiki.com or across all of the social media platforms at Maddie and Kiki.
And Maddie is Maddie?
You got it.
Yep, Maddie and Kiki. Awesome. Well, I got to tell you, this is only part 1. We're going to definitely do a part 2 to this.
Yes.
And we might even do a part 3 that's fermenting. Like, we might even go there, ladies.
Okay, he signed on already. I would love that.
Yeah, no, that would be awesome. I've been waiting for somebody to do like fermented foods with, because not that many people like really get into home fermenting, and it's just anyway. I just love it. I'm addicted.
Talk fermenting for hours.
I'm sure we could. I'm totally sure we could. Anyway, you ladies enjoy yourself. Thank you so much for coming on and for sharing. Obviously, you're super talented, and you've got a great pizza in front of you that I'm quite jealous of, because I just sat here and drank wine.
We had a blast chatting with you, and I think I can speak for Kiki. We look forward to part 2 and 3.
Part 2 and 3. We're gonna keep it coming at you.
Thank you so much for having us, Patty.
Thanks so much for coming on. Anyway, everybody out there in Facebook world and YouTube world and any world, here we are, Chit Chat Chop Wednesday night. Maddie and Kiki, it's been awesome. Check us out next week. We have Chef Andrew. I'm away on vacation, and he's going to have a great episode for you as well. And that's it. Thanks so much for watching with us, and have a lovely evening. Woo-hoo!
Hey everybody, I want to show you all the great stuff that comes in our asparagus risotto kit. So in this box you get veg stock, asparagus, celery, peas, Parmesan cheese, arborio rice, and a few other secret ingredients that we're not going to tell you about until you sign up for the class. But with all this great stuff, we can make an amazing risotto together. So check us out, kitchendoor.ca. We got virtual classes for all kinds of food and all kinds of tastes. See you there.